At some point in my life, my dad decided, hey. So he left us, man.
You and your wife, I'm like, please, how do you do it? Maybe there's some questions I'm being asked. Like the other time I was being asked why she doesn't have armpits, hair.
Yes.
She's 8. So they have boyfriends.
Oh, yes, they do. At age 8. 5,
yes. 8,
yes.
9. They're like, I have a boyfriend, I have a crush, I have a what? I'm like, okay. Yeah. So we might laugh about it, but in my mind I'm like, okay, brother, sasa jite mukutano.
Kabisa.
How did you hack it? Because I see the conversations you guys have with the daughter, I'm like, zingine wana watch TV. Alafu makeup uko like, anakuuliza kitu. Uko like,
I know, man. Oh yeah, so at some point in my life, my dad decided, hey. So he left us, man. But God him so tulikam tukapata dad mwingine when I was a bit older. But during this time when we didn't have a dad, kuna some fundamentals tulimiss too, and I was very cheeky because of that. And by the time I was going to Form 1, Form 2 nilikuwa mtu useless. Sababu kuna molding too I missed from a father figure at some point. So for me, maze nikasema hii cycle I'm breaking it. I won't raise a bastard at mimi. Lazima ni step in. Higher. When I was 23, my small sister was 2009. She was, I think, 10 years. Yes. My mom passed on. She left us when this girl was now getting into that stage. That stage where now you need to sit down with your close people and talk about periods and talk about, such kind of stuff. But sasa mama yuko, ameenda. My sisters wote wameenda wako, Sasa amebaki hapo na mzae. Peace zimekaa maze. Na need kuambia mzae, oya. Aje buda. Unachikibili inakuwa ni ngumu. So through those little experiences, maze can teach, man, you need to create an environment where your daughter, your son are very easy and very comfortable with you. Because you need to be in the know when anything happens.
You need to be the first person to
need
talk to.
Be it periods, be it this old boyfriend-girlfriend issues.
Yes, heartbreaks.
Kuwa hapo, jua. Ndio wakati they are starting to veer off in the wrong direction, you are there to correct.
Panel beating.
But sasa ukishaweka barrier, usiniambie kitu saki hiyo nonsense nini. They start experimenting huko nje, things go haywire. By the time you know it, it's too late. Na hiyo siwezi taka. Yani siwezi imagine ati mtoi wangu wame make the same mistakes mimi nilimake nikiwa stage yake. No. Yeah, so that's why we're very intentional with how we are raising her. Yeah.
So it's more being open.
Oh yeah.
Just tell them accessibility.
Maze kama niambie nani anakunyima usingizi ni Ryan. Ryan. Unatafuta Ryan kando, unamwambia Ryan niko rada yako wewe. Niko rada yako.
Ryan, unafinywa. Wacha kunisumbulia.
Nilikuwa na philosophy fulani nilikuwa nawatishiaga nayo. Nilikuwa nawaita kwa kona nawaambia, you see the way you love your mom? That's how I love my daughter. So kitu yote unafanyia mtoto wangu, nafanyia mama yako. Wewe kaa ukijua.
Serious?
Yes. Anatoka hapo mazeta.
Wewe una traumatize watoto. You are traumatizing people's children.
Huyo mtoto hata misbehave. Anajua the repercussions.
Okay. Now I'm learning. My neighbor's children. I'm coming. Majirani wangu mkiona watu wengi wako traumatized. Lakini okay, anyway. Sawa, the way we normally do in Kulacooler. Food itakam.
Kabisa.
Food ikikuja na kwa nakuuliza maswali tukikula.
Yes.
Ukirong, tunamaliza show.
Nimetegi.
Unarudi huko.
But watu ni wajeuri, hawataki story yako. Nani yo niliona mazee alikataa hiyo story ya kuna mgenge fulani
Wanakatanga wote.
Mazee.
Hata kiarjia kanambia nikimnyima atanunua chakula yake.
Wallahi.
Ukole, but that's not the essence of the show. So, I wanted to ask you.
Yes.
When I was growing up, we used to look up to you. Okay, let me say Tahidi High. like we were like you're called Freddie, right?
Yes,
Freddie.
Yes, that was my character.
Like I never used to like you because ulikuanga na OJ.
Yes.
Na mimi nilikuwa msema OJ because Tanya.
Correct.
1+1.
Na mimi nilikuwa naribu hiyo equation.
Wewe ulikuwa naribu hiyo math, wewe ulikuwa pull up kidogo niko sasa huyu cool kid. Alafu ulikuwa na long nyingine safi. Na viatu safi.
Yeah,
sweater pia ulikuwa unavanga alafu tai.
Results nilikujia na gari.
Ndio hiyo.
Wewe ulikuwa
cool kid. Alafu sasa mimi mtani Mwana jari nimezaliwa Bundus.
Really?
I've grown up in the village more of my life.
So when you were Nairobi by bus? You don't look it. Mimi namkiria ni mtu hapa.
Mimi Nairobi the first time nimekuja kwa chokora.
Yeah.
But story for another day.
For another day, correct.
So, in our high school,
yes,
I was being called wachana na
tunakimbia nayo vile iko.
Tunakimbia nazo zote venye ziko.
Although nisha identify ile moja nitabeba.
Chicken spring rolls. Chicken spring
nice.
Rolls. Unaweza flip sana uanze kusample.
Kabisa,
Ile umeprefer?
Kwa juice. Kwa juice tuende na passion. Tuende na passion.
Little passion. So you can put a couple of sauces in your plate.
All right.
And then you nini this one
ndani. Fanya mambo. Hii naipenda sana na mchele, inaendaga sawa sawa. Hiyo soy sauce iko hapo. Hapa ni nini na nini kabla ni band.
So this is sweet and sour. Hii ni risasi. Hii ni normal chili. Alafu hii ni kitunguu na pia chili kiasi.
Acha tucheze na sweet and sour. Nafaa niweke ndani ya hii kitu kweli?
Weka hapo.
Okay.
Hapo kidogo.
Nice. Sasa nikitumbukiza spring rolls hapa.
Sasa una nini spring roll hivyo sasa?
Kabisa.
Unakota tu unaichapa hivyo.
Naichapa hapa. Ni crispy vile tunataka.
Sawa. Chapa hapo ndani.
Crispy on the outside.
So I used to look at you on Tahidi High and in all our lives we wanted to be like you guys. You're like, this school is so cool. Then Miss Morgan was a fine thing. We're like, woo! My teacher come and teach me a lesson. You know? And then Omosh was killing his character. Kilunda was killing.
Correct.
Then we had the Slay Queen teacher. I've forgotten his name. We are kwa Naibro. I think he still acts in Tahidi until now. Alikuwa teacher.
Na Mez.
Huyo alikuwa na Phil. I used to look like our business class teacher. So we used to look at bouncer.
Mr. Karemi ama?
I think it's Mr. Karemi.
Akona deep voice.
Yes, alikuwa zile za. Yes, you know, students.
Asante bro.
Yeah. So we used to look up to you guys.
Yeah.
And everything was happening.
Yes.
And then at some point, everything fell apart. There was no more OJ. There's no more Freddie.
Yeah.
There is Nani Tahidi Kidogo, Kilunda, and Omosh. The other teacher I think is still there. Then Miss Morgan also at some point. Then we're just like, guys, go to campus. Go to college. We're like Tahidi College. As we saw it, it was Tahidi High. Muka repeat. Atutoki. So as you expected college.
Yes.
Then probably campus. Because it was like a livelihood.
Correct.
What happened?
So, after being on the show for 4 years, it got to a point, Maze, it wasn't challenging anymore. And Maze, unajua ukiamka asubuhi every day kufanya routine.
Same thing. Yeah.
Inafika place, Maze, it's monotonous.
Yeah.
So, I was the writer then. I started noticing a few things. Watu wakuji shoot. They come one day. They're supposed to come back the following day to finish the episode. They don't come. So that episode is left hanging for some time until wapatikane tena warudi. Because they're now doing other things, you see. Now this is putting a strain kwa production, Maze.
Okay.
So nikaua class yetu.
Wewe ndio uliua?
Yote.
Sasa ni wewe ndio gaidi.
It's true.
Now I know. So this is the man who traumatized our child. Wow.
Oh yes, I did.
Wow,
man.
Freddie.
Tuliitana meeting hapo na Philo, who's my business partner now. Nikamuuliza Maze unaonaje? Ase, hii kitu si washachoka nayo. Akanishoa Maze sasa kujijoba wafanye nini?
Yaki ulitraumatize.
Kill it.
Mimi ndakwambia ukweli. Mimi nilifikiria nani hawa se wa TV ndio walifanya.
This bibi actually ndio niliandika hiyo the very final script. But before I wrote the episode, we had already started talking with my producer and some people from the admin. Tukaambia, there's a very good idea ya transition to college. College inakam na new things. Hakuna, haitakuwa ni the same na kile tumekuwa tukifanya hapa. So I think itapatia the show a new lease of life. But they weren't feeling the idea.
Hawakufeel college. Wamekwama kwa blast from the past.
So si tulikuwa tunawaambia, hata to need ati kushoot different colleges. Tunaweza sema tu hawa wase walienda colleges tofauti but au meet kwa the same hostel. So in this hostel is where things are happening. Imagine they slept on that idea and TV did it through a show from Uganda. I don't know if you remember that show. The Hostel.
See, we watched it.
Correct.
So you know we're looking for where do we go? Mulituacha hanging.
The Hostel ikakam na ikatake over.
So
maze ilibidi na after hapo guys disappeared. There are people from that time I have never met to date.
That's what I wanted to ask you. That what happened that now you still have a lifeline. Then we've seen a couple of people fall off the wagon at some point.
Correct.
What made you still be you and Phil? I've seen you and Phil you've gone to accomplish a lot of things. Your friendship is still But now there's OJ, there's Tanya, there's Miss Morgan.
Correct.
There's Omosh, there's Akina Kilunda, there's whoever. We had a couple of other fillers as well.
Correct.
Alikuwa kwa hiyo crew yako. Then there was the principal.
Yes, Tembo.
Tembo. Like what happened? Where did they go then? How did you manage to still?
Okay, stay on track. So even before Tahidi High came about, we already knew what we wanted to do. We knew for sure we wanted to be producers. For sure. Because we were watching shows on TV and we were like, no, something needs to change. Also I need a new touch because the producers at the time, all of them walikuwa, generation
Wazae.
Maze.
Sema walikuwa mjojwa.
Maze.
Konywe kobo.
So tukaambiana, you know what? Whatever happens, we have to be producers. So when we were picked to be part of the Tahidi High cast, bado hatukuachia hapo. We applied to be the crew members. Me, I was the camera guy for Tahidi High. Phil was the assistant director. I moved into now the scriptwriter for the show. So by the time us guys were leaving Tahidi High 2011, si bado tulikuwa on course commission yetu. Hatukuwa tumefika. But most of us walikuwa wamefika.
Walikuwa tu ni acting tu.
Twende like hapo So maze kamse alikuwa amefika alafu utoe hiyo kitu kwa umemmaliza maze. And I think that's what happened to most of these guys. But sisi sababu tulikuwa bado mbioni, we still had a lot to do. So after Citizen, we started producing shows from outside. That's how Hapa Kule News came about.
Yes,
Real Housewives of
Kawangware.
Exactly. Then from Real Housewives of Kawangware, now we were spotted by our guys from Maisha Magic, Multi Choice.
And
that's how the company started.